basically found is results that they characterized as highly unlikely. For instance, in one school system, 42% of fourth graders passed a state math test. The next year, that school system was under investigation. So as fifth graders, just 4% of students passed the state math test. Now the AJC said that doesn't necessarily prove cheating, but where there's smoke.
Well, I mean, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, I mean, it's most likely a duck, right?
It seems like it.
So,
Now I'm going to weigh in on this one.
there's a lot of talk about...
I tell you, if I don't weigh on this one, something wrong. I pushed the wrong button. Look, let me tell y'all what's happening with the school system. Okay. First of all, every district of every school system across this country, the people need to wake up. I want to hear the stories of the many teachers and principals and superintendents that, and they try to keep them isolated, that's stealing from the schools, violation section 504s, the tests. Down here in Texas, they have what's called a test. It was rendered unconstitutional, but the company that runs the tests, okay, they say, okay, it's unconstitutional, but if the state withdraw from this agreement to run these tests forever, which is billions of dollars a year, you have to keep in mind, I mean, imagine how many students forced to take this test. Okay, so the company can sue the state, and in other words, they can care less about the schooling, that the education of the students. Okay, now the thing of it is, there's down here in San Antonio, Texas, there's many students who have that requires Section 504 assistance when they have dyslexia or whatever, reading problems, whatever. Okay, academic problems, whatever. Okay, you know what they do? They take a child, put another child in that same grade, and they allow the child to tutor that student. But they write off and say Section 504, we brought in an independent educator. Okay, or whatever. All right, now, this has been going on under Rick Perry and all these other ones for years here in Texas. And what's happening with the school system here, a lot of them in the poor areas called East Side Town is being torn down and what have you, and because no one is holding the superintendents of these schools and all this stuff responsible, gelling their ass, going after them. They have numerous of cases where principals, it's a school called Wheatley Elementary School, where a principal got caught with a female teacher in his office having sex. Man, this is real. You have same school. You know, that wasn't Wheatley, that was Washington Elementary School. Wheatley School is one I was telling y'all about. Her name is Allison. She was convicted. Well, she was picked up for prostitution, and then she come to Texas and she makes principal. Okay, overnight. All right, and you know, I'm here to tell y'all is that no one wanna put the finger on these people who actually stealing from these schools, and it totals out to hundreds of billions of dollars. Okay, so they blame the children. Okay, now, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and she was telling me, I don't understand this thing where the teachers give assignment to the students and have the other students to check. These are fourth graders, fifth graders, and whatever. Have the students to check the other students' paper on fifth grade, fourth grade. This pure laziness on the teacher's part. Okay, then what they do, they don't go review it themselves and make sure that the children made mistakes. What they do, they just sit back and they just write down a grade. They allow the students to grade the other students without checking or what have you. The school system is really screwed up here in the state of Texas, and as we continue, we'll find another subject to go on.
Easy on the eyes, too. Well, we're not here to
those guys that, wants to have a clothing line and perfume and
out of all the things in the world to report on, let me tell y'all something. Thank God for YouTube. I would like for y'all to do an experiment with me, and I want to just really bring to your attention. You want your video to go viral? Click in mine, make mine go viral. As you click in mine, I click in yours. We click, 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 click. We play all day. Get a computer to play it all day. Make it go. It's ratings. You see, ratings and advertising, they don't care what's on there. What they want is rating and advertisement, okay? So, thing of it is, and a lot of these here corporations, they get money from us, the taxpayer. Remember, I keep stressing, this is our money. It's not the governor's now money. It's not the House. It's not the president's. It's not. This is our money. So, far as these classes of people saying, well, these poor people or these people benefiting off of my money, well, won't you isolate your ass from being a citizen of the United States of America? How about that? Okay, now, you go run your own shit, because this is ridiculous. All right, I bought a candy bar. It was a Twix. It was a good candy bar, especially Snickers be jamming. That's my thing. Look, tell you what, when I purchased that candy, $2. The rest of it, the candy cost 95 cents. I paid $2 for what they call a large candy bar. Okay, that rest of that is taxes? Come on. Okay, anybody know Newports? Okay, Newports, if you're a smoker, it's a damn good cigarette. Okay, now, they know it's addictive, it's a drug. Yeah, it's addictive, it's a drug. It's a drug, it's addictive. Okay, but they go to bed, wake up, they, Congress, whatever, Senate, states. When you have different entities, state, the county, everybody can add taxes onto these things. It's ridiculous. Okay, and that goes back to, I was talking about the pursuit of happiness. Our pursuit of happiness is we are being subjected to what's called, I thought of this, economic terrorism. And Obama is putting a stop to it, and you should want him to. I'm really just devastated about the fact that this man got rid of Bin Laden the way he did, and you people sitting back talking about what he haven't done. All the executive orders, if you cannot find where this man was doing things for self-glorification, you better watch what sometimes you want something so bad, you want to see the Republican in office. I recall the times where all these people holler about Republicans and they regret that they got in office. Look, it is our money. It's not the Tea Party money. All these taxes and stuff is slapped in together and then split it off. All right, so we're going to find another subject to get into and discuss.
If you want to hear and see more, go to Brooks blog, CNN.com/Brooke, and we're always looking to discover unique artists, fresh sounds. Tweet us your suggestions for upcoming Music Mondays at BrookVCNN.
I'm like this here. CNN always talking about tweet, tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. They never allow you to express yourself or what you really want to say. Have y'all noticed that? Okay. And then, okay, if you call in, they're getting away from calling. They don't want you live. You hear me? Because I take on any. Anderson, all of them, these are good reporters, but the bureaucratics, the red tape of CNN and all these other super media, they want to control the minds, and they do control the minds of the voters. Remember this here. And before I shut this one down, I'm going into 10 minutes as of now. And what I'm saying is that quit allowing all this here, spend money, who spend the most money on a campaign to have something to do with your vote, and realize is that these people is buying your thoughts, buying You for sale, America. That's what they saying. I have $1 billion, and I know $1 billion gonna get me some votes. That ain't what voting is all about. Voting in this country is about who you really know or like or whatever, except as a person, what have you. And all these hidden agendas, I'm gonna say something about Barack Obama, his accomplishments. Judge him on his accomplishments and what he's trying to get done. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you'll be an evil-hearted or racist, sorry-ass person to sit there and say that this man wrong. And then for you out there who's saying, I changed my mind about Barack Obama, you dumbasses acting like, hey, there's no Senate, there's no House, no Republicans fighting against everything that he told you in 2008 that he's gonna do. You knew it was gonna be a fight. So if you're going to bail out now, you might as well just go ahead and let somebody walk in your house and take your money, because that's what's coming, because them Republicans ain't hearing it. And what they want that. And by them allowing Rick Perry, governor of Texas, who's in federal court right now, CNN don't want to carry, nobody want to carry. This man have been charged by the Justice Department for stealing money from elderly folks. Let's find out what we can find out. My question is, how in the hell did this here health care reform on trial get in front of thousands of cases that everybody waiting on? This is the biggest game that I ever seen played. One thing about it, they unloading the game here.
So a couple more days. So as we've been saying, tomorrow is the individual mandate, 2 hours of moral alignment. That's where everyone has all of their eyes. On Wednesday, there are 2 issues they're going to be taking up. We'll talk more about that later, but it has to do with some side issues.
Get right back to you. My next segment, we're going to keep this thing rolling. I hope you like